Hello YouTube, it's Lynn from Perth in WA, and I've got something quite special to show you today in this video, and it's the annual spring show that we have with the Orchid Society of WA, of which I am a very active member. And this particular area that I'm going to show you now is full of Australian natives. And I'm going to have a little skite here. I have been made the show marshal of the society. So this display that you are seeing today is the display that I've made up, I've designed and I've put in place. So I'm very proud to be associated with this show this weekend, or this week. It's going on for 5 days, and I hope you enjoy it. So here we're going, looking at Speciosum, Delicacium, Kingianum I should say. This particular plant here you may recognise if you've seen my videos in the past. This is one of mine that I have in my setup. Also this little one here, this is a new acquisition for me, and I bought this one at a show which I attended a few weeks ago. And look at this one here. I don't know if you've seen this one before, but we're going to pay particular attention to this. I do have one of these, or at least I have a plant that's labelled with this name. Whether it is or not, I'm not sure. But this is Dendrobium Gloucester charm, and it is amazing. It looks a bit like one of the antelope type orchids in the fact that it's got the curlicues, but just look at that lip. It's absolutely stunning, and I'm not supposed to be touching, so I'm going to stand back now before one of my cohorts comes and says, "Get your hands off, Lynn." And that got a second. Absolutely stunning. Here we've got a Delicacium. The perfume around this stand is just, oh, it's overpowering. And this got a special award. What did it get? Let's have a look. Yeah, it just says special award. And this is a novice grower, so not a newbie. She's been in our society for probably as long as I have, which is about 5 years. But still, she's got Best Novice Entry and Best Specimen Australian Native Hybrid or Species. So she's got not one but 2 awards with that Speciosum. And this looks like it might be a Delicacium. See the particularly pretty colour? Yes, that's Delicacium. And there's a nice purple one, Dendrobium. That would be a hybrid. And this one's called Surprise King Rose. So I hope I'm not going too fast for you. Another little Speciosum. This is quite pretty. And look at this one. This one's gorgeous. It's a tatty looking plant, but it's beautiful in its tattiness, if you get what I mean. And it's a very pale lemon with spotted purple lip. Absolutely delightful. And I've decorated this tree stump here. You can see one of my ferns hanging in the black pot. Up the top, now that looks like another Gloucester charm up there. You might also recognise my bird feeder. So I really enjoyed doing this display. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Yeah, that's Gloucester charm. What a beautiful plant, and I just hope that mine eventually grows and looks just like that. So now we're going to move down a little bit, and we're going to just go to the general everyday display. So all the cattleyas and dendrobiums that you're used to seeing, epidendrums. Here's a little species plant, which is my girlfriend's plant, and it's a Maxillaria Chrysanthemum, and she got a first for that one. Phalaenopsis, beautiful yellow oncidium here. Let's have a look and see if I can find out. Wilsonara molten. Now that is beautiful. Just look at that. Camera's not doing justice. It's more deep gold. A lovely little orange cattleya here. And this one's mine. This is one of my oranges. And I got a first. This looks like Aurantiaca, which is a species. No, sorry, it's a trick or treat. Very much like an Aurantiaca though. Beautiful yellowy orange reed stem orchid, epidendrum. This is one of my cymbidiums, my pyloric cymbidium on display. And here we've got an assortment of beautiful little Papia Pedulums. We've got some terrific PAF growers in our society. And I don't know what this one is, it's got no label on it, but it looks gorgeous. It absolutely is beautiful. Nice big cattleya in the middle on the pedestal. And Blatilla striata. This is a native orchid. It's a Chinese ground orchid. Very, very pretty. And here we've got a Degamora, Olympia Jackie. A couple of mounted plants over in the middle on my stand. We've got a Tolumnia there. Let me see if I can get a bit closer. It's quite a dark red. So there's a Tolumnia. And we've got a sweet sugar here, which is mounted. And there's something over the back there. It's an Oncidium. Oh, it's a Sotoanum, but it's a bit past its prime, so it's quite a dark colour. A couple of Vandaceous plants. More Cymbidiums, and these are all my girlfriend's plants. And one of my favourites, Rhyncholalia glauca. I love this plant. Very fragrant at night. Another little Epidendrum elongatum here. A few of my Phalaenopsis on this table. You might recognise my self-watering pots here. So that's that little display. And this one is our winners display. So let's go and have a look here and see what took off all the awards. Lots of firsts in just Cymbidiums here. We've got a species Zygopetalum, which is Zygocrinitum, and that's a gorgeous plant. We see this one every year. We have some floral art, or one floral art display. This lady, she's our only floral art lady who does this, and she wins every year. Here we've got another Glauca. And here we've got, now this one is actually a hybrid, but it's, we call it Dendrobium, but you might know it as Docrylia. Beautiful little plant, and it is tiny. Let me get a finger very close. You can see how tiny that flower is. And this is Dendrobium Australian Ginger by Convoluta mortii by Teretifolia. Lovely plant, and it's on a mount and does very well for him every year. The piece de resistance is this beautiful Sesquipedale. It's an Angraecum, and every time this man brings it in, he wins Grand Champion with it. This could be the last time we see it in his name, because he's having to give up his orchids from his collection due to infirmity. Here we have a beautiful Wilsonara Eye Candy. Another speciosum type. This is, let's have a look, Sun Venture Gold Star. So it's a hybrid. A lovely solid colour yellow Cymbidium here. Let's have another look at this Sesquipedale here. Have a look at the size of those flowers and the nectaries coming down behind them. A beautiful, stunning, bright yellow cymbidium with a dark maroon lip. Here's something else that needs talking about. This Papia Pedulum here, grown by one of our absolutely top growers, this actually got an Australian award at our society meeting last Friday. So that would have got probably an AM by the Australian Orchid Council. So I'll have to tell him I've made this video so he can look, and that was Ray. And here's another one of Ray's PAFs. This is PAF Cocoa Pride by PAF Coco Lovely Oliver. And this is a beautiful green. I'm just going to get round to show you. That's a beautiful green. It's actually greener in the photo than it is in life, but it's beautiful. So well done, Ray. Well done. And that got the best seedling in the exhibition. Okay, so one last close-up look at the Sesquipedale. And I just wish this was smell-o-vision, that you could smell the beautiful perfume that this emits. This is our sales table behind, and my friend Helen, who's manning the table right at the moment. So that's the spring orchid show for this year, people. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the display, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.